welcome. We've got to enjoy it. Could be the last time we hear it. Get us in the mood, you know what I mean? Oh, it's fabulous, fantastic. It's got to rank right up there as all-time favourite menu music, you know? You've got to rank it highly. Right. We shall have to leave the menu music behind. Oh, good grief. Hello everyone, welcome. Shelley, Jam, Ollie. Jam, welcome back. Crazy Canuck, good evening to you, my good man. So, yeah, it's, this week's gone really quickly. It's one of those affairs where if you're not at work for the Monday, the rest of the week just seems to fly by. 4-day working weeks. I'm a big fan because I don't mind working slightly longer hours on the other 4 days because you're already there, aren't you? You're already working. What's an extra couple of hours maybe, or an extra hour on the end of your day, but just do 4 days and then have a lovely 3-day weekend to recharge the batteries. Apparently it works. Was it Sweden that trialled it or did it first? I think it was one of the Scandinavian countries. And it went down a storm. Anyway, yeah, so it's already Wednesday. It was what I was getting at. Which is a pretty usual stream day, so here I am. Tomorrow is usually a football day, and football is, well, it's not cancelled, it's not there's an odd number of teams, I think, in the league, so every so often a team has to have a week off. Just so happens that this week is our week off, so I'll be streaming CK2 tomorrow. Looking forward to getting back into that again after the last session or two. Well, the last session was nice and calm, actually. I really enjoyed the last session. We got to some stories going on. Anyway, more about that tomorrow. So, you know, I'll just briefly bore you with my weekend affairs, and then we'll proceed onwards with the game. But the game is going to be very short today, so I've got to fill the time with something. I think we're near the end, aren't we? Yeah, back, cold, wet. It's customary. Even if it's the height of summer, whenever you come back off holiday, it's customary for it to be rainy and miserable. Why do we live in this country, I ask you? It was last week it was 23. This week it's 13. You just don't know whether you're coming or going. One minute your heating's on, the next minute your windows are wide open, you're boiling hot. It's just madness. So anyway, yes, weekend escapades. I can all reveal now what happened on the weekend because we've had it. It was my mum's birthday. I was doing something as a surprise for her. So the first part of the surprise was I booked a Mercedes E-Class car to chauffeur around in because, you know, it's a nice big fancy car. Just, you know, just but spruces up the occasion rather than driving around in Fiesta. ST nonetheless, but still Fiesta. Small, got to get the luggage in, you know, the wheelchair. It's a bit tight. And we were going to the Cotswolds, which is about 140 miles away from Leeds, and it's not just the distance, but it's also the fact that a lot of it's on country roads, you know, and all that kind of jazz. So it was a 3.5-hour journey. So I hired this lovely Mercedes E220D. You get in the car, you feel like Lord Muck. Compared to what I drive, it's this huge thing. Space inside to recline vertically, as my friend trialled the reclining seat. Went right back like a bed. There was that much room in the damn thing. But yeah, automatic. Always have driven a manual car. Automatic. Ooh. I think I'm a convert. Don't have to mess around with gears and messing around with your clutch pedal and all that kind of jazz. Hill starts. I don't have to worry. Although a lot of modern day manuals have hill start assist. But yeah, just the ease of one hand never moving off the armrest, the other doing the old action on the wheel. Sometimes by gripping if I feel a bit frisk, you know, need a bit more stability because the power steering was so easy. My car's a sporty car, so the power steering's got a bit of feedback. This one just glided through your hand. Now the car was like a bus. You could feel the tonnage of the vehicle. It was a big thing. So you'd think, oh well, it's like a lumbering thing. Turning, doing 3-point turns, not a good idea in it. Although I have to say, the camera was immense. I mean, I've got a reversing camera in my car, but it's just one camera looking backwards. This had reverse camera, forward camera, top-down camera. I'm like, where's this? Oh, I've just wasted my bioelectric energy reserves. Hang on, folks. Let's reload that, shall we? Whilst I'm blabbering on. Yeah, it was had a top-down view, so you could see the top of the. I'm thinking, where's the camera for that? A GPS here, spying on me. So you could see when you were reverse parking into parking bays, you could see precisely where the car was lined, and same if you were just reverse parking it on a curbside, you could see exactly how close the curb was to your wheels. I thought, oh, I could do with one of these cameras in my car. It's fantastic, very good. But yeah, so for this big lumbering thing, turning, although cameras assisted very much, it's still a big lumbering thing. But it didn't lumber. It didn't lumber at all. It was, you put your foot down and you know you're going somewhere. I'm like, oh my god, it pins you back in your chair. I don't know what engine size it was, but it was pretty big. Sounded lovely. And of course it had the customary sport mode, comfort mode for cruising around, sport mode if you want a bit more of a punch. And it had the flappy gearbox, the paddles on the gear. So it was a semi-automatic thing. And it was a hybrid vehicle. I don't know, hybrid, I don't know the difference really, other than it had a charging bar on the thingy, rev meter thing. So I thought, and it's got, oh, so it's definitely hybrid. And I made the mistake, because it only came with a quarter tank of fuel, of filling the fuel tank up, which at Costco, of course, 10p a litre cheaper than most petrol stations if you're a Costco member. So I thought, I'm going to top this great big beast up. I might as well go to Costco and get the cheaper fuel. Save myself £5 on 50 litres or whatever it is. So I topped it, I filled it, which was only 65 quid. I'm like, it's not bad. It's got a quarter tank in there, but my car to fill is about 68 quid at petrol. This is filled 68, which is not bad on just topping up the quarter tank. Oh, excellent. Thinking that I'll need it, because I'm driving to the Cotswolds and back. That's 270 miles. I'm driving around on the Saturday to get my mum's presents and get some stuff sorted, go out in with my mate just to get used to it, drive it to the car wash because they don't wash it properly in the car, hire place. You know, I had a few chores to do. So I thought, yeah, full tank will be fine. Did a lot on the Saturday. Drove down on the Sunday to the destination, which I'll tell you in a second. Drove around the Cotswolds a little bit to get to other destinations. Then drove back. Didn't even go down below half a tank. I'm like, that's very good. MPG wise, clearly the hybrid situation, the fact that it's a diesel, it also helps, it's very good on fuel. But that's probably about £20 worth of fuel that I've given them back, because I've given much more than was in it when I took it. So I could have put 40 quid in and it'd have been fine. So I lost out on that one. I was tempted to drive around a bit longer, you know, do a few laps of Leeds, just burn the fuel off, but I thought, no, I'm too tired to do that. I'm too tired to be that pedantic. So yeah, so that was the review of the car. My mum loved it, by the way. It was absolutely fantastic. Hello, Liv, welcome. So yeah, I had this car Sunday. I parked at my friend's house on the Saturday night, so my mum didn't know anything about the car. Sunday morning comes round. I said, brother, be ready for 9. We're going at 9. So we're going at 9. My friend brings the car. And I said, right, we're going to put the stuff in the car. And I opened my car boot. And she went, oh, what are you doing? It's raining. I said, put the stuff in the boot. And then as she was coming, then I said, not that boot, silly. Struck my boot. Walked across the great big Mercedes patch across the road. So this boot. And anyway. So that was the grand surprise. In the back of the car was the chocolates and the flowers and stuff. Bottle of bubbly. So then she's obviously very excited about the car. Oh my god. So we get in the car and then off we go. Nice pleasant journey in the pouring rain for half of it. Thankfully it brightened up as we got into the Cotswolds. And our first destination was Jeremy Clarkson's farm shop. So when I told my mother we're off to a farm shop, she went, we're off all this way we're off all this way to a farm shop. I said, no, not just, it's Jeremy Clarkson's farm shop. And it's Chipping Norton. It's supposed to be a nice little market town. We could have looked around the town as well. Which turned out to be a bad idea because all the charity shops were shut because it was Sunday. Didn't think that through, did I? But yeah, we got to the Diddley Squat farm shop. And I said, oh, it's Jeremy Clarkson's farm shop. She went, oh, Jeremy, who's he? I said, oh, he's a famous person, Jeremy Clarkson. She went, oh, the gardener. I said, no, not like a bloody gardener, fool. Top Gear car programme. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Oh, him. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, we get to the farm shop and they're queuing around the car park. I mean, it's very busy, clearly. I thought maybe it'd die down a bit, you know, it's been out a little while now, the Clarkson's farm and stuff, you know, all the hype maybe had gone down a bit. But yeah, it was an hour's queue to go into the farm shop. Now I went and got some Hawkstone cider, his own cider, and he does his own beer, of course. The dark fruit one, the fruity one. I like a fruit cider as well as a rum occasionally, and I was not going to queue in an hour to get into the shop without anything in my hand to help ease the pain of being stood there. Conscious that I'm driving, of course, but you know, it's only a pint of very weakish cider. Plus, by the time I've queued and bought stuff and messed around, it's an hour out your system. Your Honour. So I had this Hawkstone's dark fruit cider, absolutely delicious. It was one of the best fruit ciders I've tasted. I'm not exaggerating. It was absolutely delicious. We went for 2 days. We went Sunday, came back Monday. So I'm enjoying this cider, and I've got my. I don't think you can't see because of the lights, but you can maybe see it. Diddley Squat Memento keepable plastic cup, which I had my cider in. And everybody that I've told that the cider was really nice said, oh, you must have bought some then. No, I didn't. Biggest faux pas of the week, I think. I'm hoping they do delivery online or something. I don't know if they do, but it was really nice. So anyway, we get into the farm shop and we buy some bacon, which I had yesterday, you know, crispy bacon and egg sandwich. Bacon, delicious. My mum, we bought a pork pie. We had the pork pie when we came back, on the night we came back, with some mushy peas and chips. Delicious pork pie. Very delicious, meaty, flavourful, full of nice peppery flavour. I was impressed by the pork pie. I'm not a big pork pie person. My mum bought some butter. Proper best butter, you know, from the farm shop. She loves butter. Lurpak, if it's not Lurpak, she knows straight away. No, I'm not having that. Butter snob, basically. She loved the butter, which is not easily to please. So good, big thumbs up to the butter that we bought. I got some of his famous bee juice, aka honey, at £12 a jar. Had that on a crumpet yesterday with some butter. Honey, there's a theme here. Delicious. And we also got some smoked chili mayo. Smoked chili. So it's a chili mayo with a smoke flavour. With the fish finger sandwich yesterday. You guessed it. Bloody delicious. Everything we bought from the farm shop. Oh, the crisps. Yesterday with my fish finger sandwich, I had the hand cooked crisps. Again, what they do themselves. Really nice. Everything that we bought from the farm shop, and I'm not just not like a plug here. Everything that we bought from the farm shop was really nice. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not cheap, but really, really nice. So I'm really impressed. So it was good. It was good fun. Good fun. That was Old Diddley Scott Farm Shop. So worth a visit if you're in the area. As if you're going to be in the area, just swinging by some random village in the middle of nowhere. But you never know, do you? If you pop into Oxford, it's not too far, 13 or so miles. So that was that. So it was outside. It's in the whole Chipping Norton village area. So we went back, figured out that the charity shops were all closed, and we had lunch in a little cafe. And my mum watched around the cafe. She went, "Oh, I don't like the look of this. I don't think this is going to be nice food." I said, "Bloody hell, mother, just give it a chance." There were some nice cakes in the glass-fronted, cabinet in the shop, which we already eyed up what we were having for dessert. Some shortbread, strawberry shortbread and lemon shortbread. Very nice. So the food comes. I have moussaka because I love moussaka and I don't have it very often. So I had moussaka. It was a Turkish-owned place, and my mother had scampi, chips, and peas. She loves the scampi and chips. And we got a portion of onion rings to share. Her words: "Some of the best scampi I've eaten." Thought, yeah. And you were quick to criticise the place when we walked in. And for the record, the moussaka, really good too. So that was a lovely lunch on the Sunday. Sunday was my mum's birthday day, actually. So this was a nice birthday lunch. Jump in the car, we go to our country inn. The Bird in the Hand, it's called. The Bird in the Hand. Yeah, the traditional Turkish scampi. Absolutely delicious. Bird in the Hand Inn, middle of nowhere. There's no shops around there. The nearest shop's about a 15-minute drive away. It's like pitch black at night time, and there's nothing other than fields around it. Picturesque, brilliantly beautiful, extremely vulnerable. Dark in the night time, if you don't like that kind of stuff, could be quite frightening. But not a problem to me. We're upstairs in the family room, great big room, double bed, single bed. There's a nice sofa. I'm laid out on the sofa most of the night. And I watched Equalizer 2, like one of my, not say favourite films, but a film that I quite enjoy. Scrolling through my tablet, chilled out on this sofa. Life of luxury was lovely, absolutely lovely. And then we went down for evening meal, which we had in the pub, because where else are you going to go? There's nowhere else to go. Unless you book in advance and willing to jump in the car and drive for 20 minutes or 15 minutes, and then we'll eat in the pub. So we ate in the pub. But you know when you have like a late lunch, and I had this moussaka and some veg with it, and coleslaw and some onion rings, so quite a big lunch at 4:30. We usually like to eat quite late, like 8:30, 9, as you can gather when I usually eat late here. And so when last sitting was 7:30, it was like, we're not going to be hungry at 7:30, we've just had this big meal at 4:30. But nonetheless, we went down and I proceeded to have a starter of king prawn with chorizo. Mother had the soup, carrot, coriander and fennel. And then I proceeded to have liver and bacon as the main with veg and some kind of potato with the sauce, and my mother had steak and ale and some pie, like a beefy ale pie thing, with paprika chips, chunky, thick cut, big pot full of chips. Of course we did not manage to eat it all, and probably, to be honest with you, I didn't really enjoy it that much because I was not that hungry. So I thought that's a waste of money, because the prices were quite expensive. The main was £25 and the starters, cheapest starter, was £9. I'm like, shouldn't it be like £5 or £6 for a starter? Not bloody £9, £10. Some starters were £12. I'm from the north of England. What the hell kind of prices are these? Anyway, it was what it was, and then I just proceeded to eat chocolate for a little bit later in the evening. So that was a lovely way to spend our Sunday. Thank you for asking, anybody that asked. Just thought I'd excuse myself for blathering on for 20 minutes. So that was the first day. Second day, we have a lovely obviously still in the Bird in the Hand. What was quite funny, you have to excuse my language here, but in the toilets in the pub, the female toilets was labelled tits, with pictures of all different tits on it, birds of course, bird tits. On the blokes' toilet door, cocks. with all variety of different cocks on it. Birds, of course. I thought it was quite witty. So yeah, that was their humour. But yeah, the breakfast was really nice. Full English affair, of course, with continental should you want it. And it's such a simple thing, and I'm not usually that fussy with my coffee, but I like a coffee for a breakfast when I'm away from home. At home I have to have Earl Grey. I never drink coffee with breakfast at home, but when I go on holiday or away anywhere, I always have coffee for breakfast. It's a strange thing. So there was coffee here, and it was fresh coffee, because it was in you could see the coffee grounds in this great big container, and it said, if you want to make a big pot, 2 scoops, small pot, 1 scoop. And I'm like, pot? What do you mean, small pot, big pot? Oh. All metal percolators, all on a shelf. Percolator size for 1 scoop, hot water, let it stew, bit of a slow depress into the cup. The most delicious coffee I've tasted in a very long time. I'm like, is it this easy to make fresh coffee? I thought there was like a whole palaver machine involved. You know, not just, just get a scoop of grounds, put it in this percolator thing, and poof, you've got a fresh cup of coffee there. I thought, ooh, no more Nescafe for me, if it's that simple. Get the ground stuff, and we'll have fresh coffee in future. So yeah, that was nice. Not a single bit of grease on the breakfast. Mother had scrambled egg and avocado on toast. And then we could proceed to go to the main attraction of the whole weekend, which is the trip to Blenheim Palace. Is it an AeroPress? It might have been an AeroPress. I mean, it looked like a percolator. It was like a metal thing, like a little metal teapot, but just with a depressor thing. So it was like a little thing. I thought percolators like glass and fancy little thing. This was a very simple device. But yeah, we proceed to Blenheim Palace. Oh, AeroPress is plastic. Oh, okay. And just like, oh, you've got to park over there. When we get to we show our pass, I paid for. Over there. What, that car park that's all the way down there? Yeah. So said, we don't have a blue badge, but we do have a wheelchair in the boot, and I need to be pushing this wheelchair from all the way over there. She went, oh really? Oh no, go into this car park right here. Thank you. So we proceed into the car park, to the closer car park, and we get out, and obviously wheelchair, and off we go to Blenheim Palace. Stunning place. And I do like history, as you know, medieval history, Roman history, very, very popular history time for me. Love it as I play. And did I know a damn thing about the history of Blenheim? Not a thing. Which was like, oh, for somebody that's big on the history, but my history kind of is predating kind of Stuart period history. I'm more of a Tudor even before period. Get to kind of 1600s and my history is like in a bit I like the kind of 1400s, and before even. We get to that period, I'm like, starting to get a bit boring levels of history, but not quite so, because little did I know that the Churchill family, yes, Crazy Canuck, you know far more than me. The Churchill family, John Churchill, I think maybe it was the first one. John Churchill, is that right? It was only a couple of days ago. Was given a plot of land for defeating the French in the war for Spain or something. Some Spanishy war. They're fighting over Spain basically. And I think the English helped the Spanish and defeated the French. The Battle of Blenheim. Hence the name Blenheim Palace. Anyway, Mr. Churchill of England won, and therefore the Queen Anne, bestowed upon him for his endeavours a plot of land for which to build his own palace, of which he did. The palace cost the equivalent in modern day money of £58 million. Not a cheap thing. Great big thing. Absolutely fantastic. It was great to read the history. But yes, as you said, the Churchill family, the Dukes of Marlborough, as they were, he became the first Duke of Marlborough, our John Churchill, building this palace. He died before the palace was finished. His wife ended up falling out with the architect. There was a bit of issue, but it got finished in the end. Then, in between them being exiled or exiling themselves because they fell out with the Queen Anne had a bit of fallout, so they left the country. Queen Anne died. They came back into the country, finished the palace. It's a whole great history lesson. And then the subsequent dukes of Marlborough lived there. And yes, because Churchill family, William Churchill, little did I know, has descended from this but this noble line of Churchills. And yeah, they took you into the very room where he was born. And it's obviously, I don't know if it's in that state forever. I think it's been recreated to be in the state it was at the time. But yeah, absolutely fascinating. And then for me, what always is the most fascinating on these tours, Chatsworth House was the same, and this one was the same as well. When you go into the section of the palace that is as it was back in the 1600s, 1700s, the staterooms, the drawing rooms with the great humongous tapestries and vases and clocks and rugs and sofas and chests. It's absolutely chandeliers, dripping in jewels. It is unbelievable to think that at some point Dukes of the past, not present, because the Dukes of the present, it was the same in Chatsworth House, live in a little section of the palace, squirreled away. The rest of the palace, the grand areas, are open to the public to help run the palace, because it's rather expensive. So they all live in the little modern day quarters, but these great big opulent rooms, people just used to swan about in them. George Churchill, third Duke of Marlborough, in his great big drawing room, which must be freezing cold, size of the room, draft city. Yeah, the room is like 4 times this size of this bedroom. Sat there scribbling on your desk. Is there a need for all this space? Huge thing. But no, it was really, really good. And then I went out. We saw the grounds. We saw the royal some of the gardens, and then gift shop. I hate shopping, of course, but my mum likes shopping, so I let her loose into the gift shop. She bought some stuff, including Christmas presents. September. And then we proceeded to, because we wanted afternoon tea, and she went, we'll go in the orangery, which is part of the blending palace. We'll have it in the orangery. I said, okay, I'll go across the orangery and have a look if they've got any sort of availability. They had availability in about half an hour. I was like, you have to wait half an hour. Well, Mum's doing shopping, it's not that bad, so by the time she's finished it might be half an hour. So can I just look at your menu? After afternoon tea, £34. I thought, oh dear. It's a very expensive afternoon tea. I don't think we're having afternoon tea in the orangery. I think we'll find somewhere else to have afternoon tea. So I did. Nice little, well-reviewed, dainty little place on a canal. I had to drive the great behemoth vehicle over a lock. Little tiny lock thing, just big enough to fit a single car through. And there's me, this great big vehicle, having to drive over it, thinking, I hope this does not collapse under the weight of this damn thing. Which was £23, much more reasonable, and not just saying it because we save money as well, really nice. Scones. I had the Victoria sponge, which was very nice. Earl Grey, of course. Sandwiches, plenty, lovely flavours, coronation chicken, egg mayonnaise, ham, just a plain ham sandwich. There's something so delicious about a ham sandwich with a bit of butter. Don't need any fancy sauces, flavours, just simple ham and bread and butter. Lovely. and a brie and cranberry. Very nice. So that was afternoon tea, and then we went home. And then I had to take the car back on Tuesday morning. In works and logged off work for 45 minutes to take it back. But so that was our little escapades into the Cotswolds. I highly recommend the Cotswolds in general. Very lovely, picturesque area. But yeah, much fun was had, and then back to work. So there you go. I filled half an hour. So if we don't happen to finish this game today, you can slap my hand. Right. So I was doing some thinking about this decision that we have to make. And I've thought to myself, how do I see my GeeGee coming to this conclusion? And basically I've just sat and thought, well, basically the way that he's talking in the game, you know, and the fact that his brother was very trusting of Tracer Tong. So out of the three options, you've got the Illuminati, very secret, very not so sure. The AI situation, which sounds a bit too dodgy to me. AI melding, merging, do it now. No, interested in that. Mr. Tong, trustworthy sort. I mean, they told us not to trust him, but I'm sure they're just trying to twist my arm. So, you know, given just the way that he's been and the situation with his brother and who we've talked to and, you know, reading people, he's an ATCO officer. He must be able to read body language and suss people out. I think we are the most trusting of Tracer Tong. So, on that proviso, we are going to do this one. The new Dark Age option, which is the Tracer Tong's suggestion, which means that I have to go to the coolant room in Sector 4. Cut off coolant, returns. There's a lot of instructions here. And we are currently in, because I've slept since the last session, Aquinas, the Aquinas hub. So we came to the Aquinas hub. There's the medical bay and there was floors down, and then we've got Sector 4 here. So we need to get into Sector 4 first, and then when we're in Sector 4, northwest corner, cut off coolant reactors. Sounds simple, should be simple. I'm not quite so sure, but hey. I think, is it ground floor?
No, Helios is mine. I will be the one to merge, the one to see and know everything, to rule everything.
I have chosen you. Trust me. I will use the security bots to protect you. My project will fail if I am integrated with the wrong individual.
Who says that we're going ahead with this plan? You've been very presumptuous, Helios. Very presumptuous indeed. Welcome to Sector 3. Now we need Sector 4, don't we? Should we go lower? Is lower the key? I think lower's the key here. I think lower is good. Oh no, hang on. Is this merging? No? Okay, I thought that's the right way. So we have to find a way down. Medical bay is... Unless I'm misreading, bear with me. Bear with me on this one. Bear with me. Aquinas hub.
Scanning area.
Security bot! Help me!
Scanning area.
I mean, as soon as Helios gets wind that we're not helping, these bots are going to be not quite so friendly, I feel.
Scanning area.
Oh, shoot. Attack, my pretties!
Scanning area.
Attack! They like work, don't they, people? Oh, hang on, hang on, hang on. Hang on.
Scanning area.
As I was saying, they make light work of people, don't they? Don't mess with these things. Unless you want to be bumped off.
Scanning area.
Right, so I reckon. Oh, hang on, we've got signs. Oh no, Sector 3 bulletin. Sector 4 access has been sealed. Please
Scanning
contact the
area.
security office if you require access to the Universal Constructors or Nanotech facilities. I don't agree. I don't agree. I think they're lying to us. Where? I wonder if we can get this to move. I don't think so.
Scanning area.
A bit confused here. So, oh! What in the hellfire and brimstone just happened? Oh no! What the? I pressed the wrong button. I flew off the edge. 2 tools. Any update? How's your health? Oh, where have we come? Hey, hello there. Oh, I know where we are. We're back here again. We're back here. Let me in. Sector 3. Welcome to Sector 3. Sector 3. Welcome to Sector 3. Okay, I haven't saved it, but it's fine. We're not doing a great deal. I didn't want to bore you with my health, really, but yeah, I'm still not 100%. I'm still suffering with certain symptoms. You know, neurological type symptoms, nerve issues, losing sensations in body parts, you know, tingling all over my body. What else? I'm just like losing track of everything. Keep a diary, they say. Keep a diary. If I keep a diary, like a false lifetime saga. I'll be back here again, that's fine. Right, where were we? So, yeah. So, with all these symptoms, oh yeah, the tremoring, the shaking and the tremoring.
Helios is mine.
Internal tremoring,
I will be the one to merge the one to
external
see and
arms
know
and legs,
everything, to rule.
tremoring and shaking. Went under,
I have chosen you. Trust me.
even under just like the slightest bit of pressure.
Project will fail if I'm integrated with the wrong individual.
So that's not very normal, is it? It's not normal, but it went away, all these symptoms, pretty much apart from the tremoring, about 4 weeks ago. And I had 3 weeks of almost being symptom 3, and then they came back. So the past couple of weeks, they've been back on again, and constantly feeling shivery and cold. Constantly. Which makes me then into tremor out of being cold, which means that makes me feel sick. So I've had all that going on. So I rang the hospital on Friday to ask how long my referral would be to see the neurologist. 19 weeks. I said, excuse me? 19 weeks? I said, 19 weeks? You know, and I get there's a waiting list, but you know, okay. So that was Friday. So I was like, 19 weeks is not
Scanning area.
a reasonable amount of time to wait. To speak to a
Scanning area.
doctor that might be able to say one way or another what is or might not be happening.
Scanning area.
Doobie-doobie-doo,
Scanning area.
let them do their stuff, and then we'll proceed onwards. Hi guys, welcome.
That's the one.
Woo!
Area.
Any more for any more? No? No? Everybody good? Yes.
Area.
We're all
Scanning area.
fantastically well. So yeah, so I'm debating, I'm churning, I'm here, and I'm like, no, look, nerve damage. If I've got any kind of nerve damage, nerve issues, which some of these symptoms presenting are indicative of some kind of a nerve
Scanning area.
issue. I need to get rid of out of this area. Tools.
Scanning area.
No, I don't think so. No, that's fine. Get out of my way, get out of my way! So I'm like, no, because 19 weeks later, down the line, if there's anything wrong, then I could be suffering long-term nerve issue, nerve damage, and could lead to irreparable damage. So I'm like, no, I'm not waiting 19 weeks, so I'm going to source my own neurologist. So that's what I did. So I'm paying privately to see a neurologist next Friday. It's amazing how quick these appointments are in the private sector, or the whatever is it, private sector, whatever you want to call it.
Aim for the head.
Oh, hang on, hang on, come on, guys, come on. So yeah, do I feel alright when I'm playing football? Yes. In fact, the last time I played, the past couple of games I played last Friday, last Tuesday, last Wednesday, were the best games of last Tuesday and Thursday. No, last Tuesday and Thursday might have been two of the best games of football I've played since I've been unwell. I felt full of energy. I felt fit again because I've obviously been playing football for about we've been playing football throughout really pretty much, but there's been all these cancellations and stuff with the Euros, and then with people just cancelling, so I feel like I'm getting a bit more routine now, and therefore I'm getting fitter. So yeah, football has been fine. Although when I went to football on Thursday, I was tremoring in my leg when I was stood waiting to play, and I'm like, this is not good. I'm actually noticing it when just stood still. Where normally it's if I have something going on with me, putting myself under any sort of pressure. But anyway, so yeah, next Friday I'm seeing a neurologist, and we shall hopefully get closer to some answers. But I just want to say, to conclude my health segment, that when I was in the Cotswolds and laying on the sofa and with nothing better to do than watch The Equalizer, I'm away from my PC, so I've got time on my hands. I was doing a lot of research into post-viral syndrome and long COVID, because it's been, test results showed when I went to Nottingham, A&E, 2 weeks after I started with the symptoms, it was confirmed in my blood test there that I'd had a viral infection. So what we know for certain, at the time that all of this started, I had some kind of a virus. COVID, never tested. Don't know. Something from Jamaica, because it happened 5 days after I got back from Jamaica? Could be. Don't know. It was some kind of a virus, nondescript. And then since then, for 3 months, misery, pretty much, for most of it. So I was obviously doing my research into post-viral syndrome, because every scan and every blood test that I've had thus far, touch wood, everything's normal. Everything's normal. Yeah, but I don't feel normal, so how can it be normal? Oh, yeah, everything's hunky-dory there, your levels are all normal. It's like a double-edged sword kind of thing. You're telling me I'm normal, I should be happy, but I'm not happy because I don't feel normal, so what is it? There must be an answer to this. So reading what I read on Sunday night, laid on a sofa, was actually post-viral syndrome, or indeed long COVID, which is pretty much post-viral syndrome. It's just a specific virus that's caused the post-viral issue. A lot of the symptoms I've had are very indicative of my body's reaction to a virus, and the thing that actually made me start to believe that it could actually just be post-viral syndrome, or whatever you want to call it, and not something more or sinister, perhaps, I don't know, but it was when I read specifically the feeling that I get is horrendous when I start tremoring and shivering internally, and I'm like, I've never googled that, let me just google that. Googled it, and apparently since October 23, 37% of people that have had or got long COVID report internal tremoring. I was like, oh, so it's like it's one of the, obviously because of the situation with COVID, it's quite new-ish, but things are happening and people are getting symptoms, and it's affecting people in different ways continuously, so they're always learning more about it and new symptoms and what's being, what damage it can cause, etc, etc. But yeah, internal tremoring is actually becoming much more of a prevalent symptom of post-viral syndrome, issue, long COVID, whatever you want to call it. So that was what kind of opened my eyes a little bit. I thought, maybe it is. Maybe it is just that. And I've spent money on an MRI scan, and I'm spending money on a private neurologist here, to be told that it's just post-viral syndrome. You've got everything, it's just one of those things. Some symptoms go away after a few months, some a bit longer. I don't want to be lumbered feeling like how I'm feeling for a year, if I'm being honest, but hey. So yeah, health-wise though, I'd say the past 3 days, I've actually felt, once again, back to health. The tingling has died down, the shivering has died down, not gone completely. The cold feeling that I get, the sensation of being cold, again, dying down, and the tremoring still happens, but much, much less noticeable and prevalent. So I'm hoping, touching wood, that turning another corner perhaps, because I had 3 weeks of this, of feeling much better, and then had a relapse for the past couple of weeks, but I'm hoping that this is now another transition into another well period again. But yeah, that's where we are, Charm. Thanks for asking. I don't like to harp on too much about it, but yeah. Okay, so I was about to read this data cube. Slight reflection here. 2 data cubes. Oh, image of sector 4. Hang fire, people. This is sector 4. That's sector 3. Yeah? Well, that was a bit of a complex situation. That is where we're going. I see. Aquinas substation A3. Aquinas control room. Looks fun. I think this is the way. Oh! But how do we get into sector 4? That's a question. Is that sector 4 there, do we reckon? This has got to be sector 4 entrance, surely. I'm gonna use. Do we have a code? We must have a code, right? Technical report. Page wants to be interfaced with Helios immediately, and immediately after final testing is complete. I'm not sure if that's such a good idea. I defer to the doctors on this one. I'm just a technical help. Any codes? Any codes? No codes. After a code or two here? No? Okay. We've got 11 multi-tools, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine. Right, open my door. This is the thing. Oh, what am I doing? I'm trying to open the door with the thing. No. Bing bong. Sector 4? Are you kidding me? You kidding me? You really are joking me here? Pulling my shirt? Very good. Sector 4 access! There! I don't think you can just walk in there though, right? Surely not. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Right, let's save it. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, I died to a little lizard. You kidding me? Bloody hell. Lizardy death. Where were we? Oh, we're already here. That's fine. Oh, did I save it right here? Or was it just... I must be getting better at the saving malarkey. I saved it unconsciously. Right, okay, so this is game as great as I remember. This is the thing. I've mentioned it in a couple of streams. I don't remember any of this game. So I do wonder if this perhaps was a game I started to play, because I vividly remember the first mission and the second mission, but then didn't finish. Whether it was too difficult at the time, whether my computer had trouble running it at the time, because I got my first PC in the year 2000 and it wasn't the greatest PC. I think it was like 250 megahertz processor. So I just can't remember any of it. So I really would. I'm pretty good at remembering if I've been somewhere. If I go somewhere once, I'm like, I've been here. And people are like, oh, how do you know you've been here? Look, when I've been somewhere once, I'm really good with directions. So if I go and travel somewhere and I've been there, I'll find that place again. And it's like, how do you do that? I'm like, well, I've got a good memory for certain things. Ask me to remember your name though. That's a completely different kettle of fish. I can't remember name. No, but I can remember this complex route to get to this one location that I've only been to once in my life. It happened on a cruise. We were going to the train station and we docked at Villa France, and my mother was adamant we were going the wrong way, and I'm like, no, this is the right way. I remember it well. And lo and behold, I was right. But yeah, so if I'd been anywhere in this game and done any of this stuff, I would have some recollection, and I have absolutely nothing. Not a smidgen. So I don't think I finished this game. Which is great. Because I'm playing a game blind that perhaps I should have played far sooner, to be honest with you. But I'm just absolutely thankful that I'm playing it in this mod, because I have watched the base game being played, and as much as it's still great, this mod adds so much extra detail. Everything else is exactly the same. The missions, the conversations, but even just having just the extra map design, additional layout, just adding lots of extra flavour and just giving a lot more of a you know, more fuller experience with like the whole metro system, for example, when we were in Paris. Here it felt like a metro. There were shops, there were little, you know, there was areas to explore in the metro. Basically, in the metro, it didn't look anything like a flipping metro. It's like 2 rooms, and that was about it. So this mod adds so much. Now, how am I getting down there? That's got him smoking. We have no other means to destroy that thing. If we just had one more. If we had just one more. We would be golden, I suppose. Right. Kind of feel like I'm going to do a suicide run just to figure out. Oh, it's disabled! I thought it was just smoking. It's actually disabled. Here we come, Sector 4, here we come, Sector 4, here we come, Sector 4, Sector 4. Hello, you great lumbering rubbish.
Yes, do not forget the blink clocks.
So up to a certain point, Helios will believe we're helping him. When we head to the northwest corner and disable the coolant systems or whatever, that's when it, rather than he, I suppose, it will suddenly cut on to the fact that we're not helping.
Don't get your hopes up. My compound is quite secure.
Damn it, where's the goddamn clip? God damn it, who the hell are these guys? Okay, 2 clips of 762 and maybe 3 clips of 10. Where am I going to go? Don't think. That'll get you killed. Just get out. Everything comes next. Okay, let's move, Xavier. Move. Unidentified noises. Christ, you want some of this? Have some. Come on, I'm not going to die here. I'm not. He's recording. Deactivated. Looks like you did die here, sir. Painfully. But quickly. Woohoo! Sector 4. We're in Sector.
It let me through.
Oh.
I can't believe it.
Dr. Savage, is everything all right at Vandenberg? What do you mean by it?
Helios. It's taken over Aquinas. Now it's everywhere. We're getting rumors that it seized control of Hong Kong.
What's going on? The AI wants to merge with my brain or something. Does it really think it can take over the world?
It's decided to replace human government. Tong and I don't know why. In Hong Kong, it ordered the police to remove all barricades from the roads. Traffic is flowing again. It declared the triads illegal and locked the door to Tong's compound.
And people are obeying? Why? Because the AI can change some codes and turn out the lights?
I think people in Hong Kong want the roads to be open and trade to pick up. They just obeyed. We don't know what to think. Helios seems to have people's interests in mind, but it disbanded the city government and cut power to all of the buildings. It wants absolute power.
A benevolent dictator. Maybe it's after my brain so it can figure out what people want and how to control them.
You have a tough choice, JC. If you defeat Page, the Illuminati will move in. They'll release Majestic 12's grip on world governments. They'll give people some freedom, but essentially it will be 20th century capitalism. A corporate elite protected by laws and tax codes.
Or I listen to Tong and pull the plug on everything. Or hand the world over to Helios.
Yeah, that's where I disagree with Tong. We don't want complete freedom if that means economic collapse. There must be another way.
Must be a fourth
If we
way.
could trust the AI to be fair and just, as it claims to be.
If the brain it assimilated was mine, maybe it could be.
I don't know. I wish I had an answer for you, but you'll have to decide for yourself who you can trust.
Oh man.
Trust me, I'll do the right thing.
Why is he just
Good luck.
complicating matters now?
I'm not exaggerating when I say this, JC. The world is depending on you.
Found yourself a crossroads. You're not kidding. Sorry, I was actually just eat a bit of chocolate. I've got a kind of sweet craving here. So the AI is doing as it said, it suggested it would do, which is acting in a kind of a best interest of the people at heart kind of manner. Overthrowing the government, like, but hey, is that a bad thing? Governments, get rid of them all. I mean, you've got to have some kind of democracy, I suppose, but not a lot of people like the governments, do they? So is this going to change our approach? It's very tempting. This is very nice chocolate, by the way, sorry. It's called Top Deck, which is Cadbury's Dairy Milk chocolate on the bottom, and on the top it's Cadbury's white chocolate. It's a half-half, and I love white chocolate, you see. So when I saw that, I was like, oh, I need to get some of that. Lovely. Oh, not Galaxy, Dairy Milk chocolate, white chocolate mixed together, top, you know, one on top of the other. Lovely. Right, anyway, Dr. Savage has just made things a little bit more difficult. He's given us further information about the AI, give us more food for thought. But why my brain? Is the question. Why does it want my brain? What's so special about me? Of course, GeeGee that looks in the mirror and does his hair at every opportunity, straightens his shades. Why wouldn't it be me? I suppose would be the question. Why wouldn't it want to merge with my brain? Of course it would. Ultimate partnership.
What's the rush? Take a look around. This facility is where you were born. I've arranged an appropriate fate for you through the hallway to the north. A poetic death. Just a few yards away from where you were created.
Oh, wow. It's getting very, very deep here. Where are we? Where do we come in? We're in some kind of lab. Are we here? Genetic research lab? I think we must be. We've come in from Sector 3, right? Genetic research lab. Does that look right to you? It doesn't look completely right to me, but genetic research. We've got to be in the genetic research lab, surely. Now, where are we trying to get to? Trying to get to the coolant control, aren't we? Northeast here. If we're doing that, otherwise it's the east option. On the Aquinas router. Aquinas routers. Oh, here. Aquinas routers here. So we go out, round, routers. The east end of Sector 4. Thus allowing Helios to exchange information from your augmentations. Together with Helios, administrate the world with absolute knowledge and reason. I think we're changing our mind. I think we're changing our mind. Let's just look around here first. Subject. Incept date 11 or 20th of the 11th 55. Assigned birth date 20th of the 11th 33. Alex Denton. Alex Denton. Siblings, they're creating loads of the damn things. Clearly GeeGee Denton is the best Denton, of course. Nick Powell's back. So east is where those locks are, right? Uplink locks. Lab 12 testing regimen. Grey life form appears to thrive in areas of high radioactivity, while also being able to store and release radioactivity in a controlled manner through an organ of unknown operation. So this is the alien creatures. The grey life form. In this one, Wade Walker. Base sample Simon Walton. And in this one, GeeGee, look! Quite the revelation for old GeeGee. It's a cloned thing. Science experiment. Midnight or Ace. That's east. Jesus. This place is like a maze. This place is like a maze. This place is like a maze. Because this is a dead end room. So let's have a look at this. See if we can get our bearings here. Oh, grey dissection. Where did we pick this up from? Enlarged prefrontal cortex, acute vision, day and night, chromosal error, correction, prevents cell trauma from radiation, alpha particle concentration in bones releasing radiation attacks, hypertrophic forelimbs yield ground speed of 6.7 meters per second. So we've got 4 things here. So this is the surgical bay. That would have gone all the way round to the radiation chamber. If we go down the north wall, we can bypass the radiation chamber and go straight to here. So head through the north door and that way. So yeah, we're definitely in here, it seems. We have our bearings finally. Radiant autocorrected it to radioactive. That autocorrect, how many people has it got in trouble autocorrect, do you reckon? Right, bear with me. We're coming this way. So it's the room bang opposite. I don't know what's north, what's east, what's not east. We're going east, aren't we, basically? We're going to the Aquinas... the Aquinas routers. Deactivate the uplink locks. So it's from there. It's this way, isn't it? Oh, there's a code here. Hang on. Did we get the code? Probably a way to get... Yeah, oh, there was probably a way... There is a way to get here. There is a way... Are we here? Somewhere. We came in here and we turned a corner. Yes, if we come through the radiation chamber, we probably are able to get to the other side of this but if we use 3 tools or get the code, we can bypass the radiation chamber. I think this is what the game is trying to tell us here. This is a shortcut if we want to take it. I shall be stingy with my multi-tools for now and go the long way around. Radiation chamber, you say? Not a problem. This way requires careful maneuvering. Bypass turrets. Oh, they're bypassed. Oh, the radiation chamber. Oh, that's bad. Ooh, I don't think we're getting through there, do you? I don't think we're getting through that. Are you having a laugh? There's got to be a way through it, clearly. So we have powered it down from radioactive contamination, but we've got aliens in here that are very dangerous. Make a beeline for that door over there. So if we're coming in there, the door is on the upper left, so we've seen the button to it, so we just have to be quick, right? You just have to be quick. F7, speed enhancement.
Page is protecting himself with a plasma force field. The controls are locked. You will have to eliminate each power source individually. Bring down the 4 blue fusion reactors in Sector 4, then go to the control room on the upper level.
Hey JC, if you want to do what Everett says, you'll need the deactivation code. I decrypted the first 3 digits before Paige killed my connection. 724. Sorry, you'll have to guess the last digit or find it on your own. So that you'll know what you're looking for, I'm transmitting a schematic of one of the devices. Good luck.
What? No. Right, recording begins. I'm sorry that it's taken me a while to respond. We've been so busy. Are you enjoying your time at your father's ranch? I just had a look at the weather over there. It looks like it's still very warm. I hope that you're wearing some sunscreen this time. James has got that pool finished. He showed me some photos of him and the girls enjoying it last weekend. I'll get him to send some over to you if he hasn't already. Things with me haven't changed too much. I'm still looking for some suitable work to move to. I'm getting to the point where I'm envying the simplicity of the work I see people doing in stores and restaurants. There's no unintelligible. I love you, darling. They're shooting everyone. If anyone finds this, please tell my daughter I love her. Turn that off. Lab exit key. Okay. I have lab exit key. That should be this, right? Yes. Let's have a look where we're going here. Oh, we've got a blue fusion. We're not touching them. We have changed our mind. We are going to merge with the AI, people. We're merging with the AI. So we have come through here. We're here. A big circular room. Need to be heading that way. So we've come here. We need to be turning left again. Oh, I've angered the Hoover. I've angered the vacuum cleaner. Oh, look at all this. Get down here. So this is the only new one, I think. Your request for discussing concerning the plausibility of creating genetically viable candidates for I think we've seen all of these. I think we've seen all of them. Pentium 2s. That's a blast from the past. Bloody hell. Okay, just wanted to test the waters there. Oh, I've gone and done it now, haven't I? Oh, bloody hell. I did turn it off. Oh, look at this down here. Look at all these. Oh, no, this is not good. What does that say down there? Aquinas Substation, I think it says. Aquinas Substation. Is that where we're going? The Aquinas Router. Aquinas. Does that say Aquinas? I think that's Aquinas Substation, right? There's a blue reactor thing. Trying to deactivate the uplink locks on the Aquinas router. Right, let's run quickly.
You're too late. Already I'm more than human.
Does that mean I don't get the job?
Soon I will be pure light. Pure energy. Helios and I. While the Illuminati cower in the shadows.
You will be the Supreme Enlightened, the Illuminated One.
Edward has taught you well. I will be what the Illuminati aspire to be, but cannot create for themselves soon. When my augmented systems like yours are complete and able to be integrated with Helios, I will burn like the brightest star.
You'll burn a ball of fire.
Burn, all right.
Exactly.
Look at you. You're nothing but a little man. A little man still living inside a body. Lose your body and what are you?
Nothing. You vanish.
You die.
Ignore Page. He will die when we blow up the facility. Your only objective is to find the controls for the reactor's cooling system. We must make sure that the monstrosity Page has made of himself is not technologically feasible for future generations.
Look, you little buggers, move!
Soon I will die. This body and death will have no meaning.
You will go down the substation 83.
I can't kill him!
Just walk in. Ubicalis is the password. You will use the security terminal there to open the door.
What security terminal? I've been shot to bits by little robot things. Can't you reprogram these? Oh, can't you help me with these or what? Oh. The nano sword or rifle. The little urchins. I didn't even save it after I did all this. Oh my god. Are you crazy? God! Oh, I forgot to turn off the flipping thing.
Page is protecting himself with a plasma force field. The controls are locked. You will have to eliminate each power source individually. Bring down the 4 blue fusion reactors in Sector 4, then go to the control room on the upper level.
Hey JC, if you want to do what Everett says, you'll need the deactivation code. I decrypted the first 3 digits before Paige killed my connection. 724. Sorry, you'll have to guess the last digit or find it on your own. So that you'll know what you're looking for, I'm transmitting a schematic of one of the devices. Good luck.
There's a bit of a glitch there, hang on. Slight glitch. Oh, I forgot to save it again! DX what? No, we have turned it off.
Paige is protecting himself with a plasma force field. The controls are locked. You will have to eliminate each power source individually. Bring down the 4 blue fusion reactors in Sector 4, then go to the control room on the upper level.
Hey JC, if you want to do what Everett says, you'll need the deactivation code. I decrypted the first 3 digits before Paige killed my connection. 724. Sorry, you'll have to guess the last digit or find it on your own. So that you'll know what you're looking for, I'm transmitting a schematic of one of the devices. Good luck.
Why does he sound... He sounded really bizarre. You gotta find it on your own. You know, like... It sounds a bit off. Or is it just me? The tone of his voice. Star Wars Outlaws. Oh, hello, Holler. Welcome, welcome. How have I been? Not too bad, not too bad. Been better, but been worse too, so can't overly grumble.
You're too late.
Oh, shut up.
Ignore Paige. He will die when we blow up the facility. Your only objective is to find the controls for the reactor's cooling system. We must make sure that the monstrosity Paige has made of himself is not technologically feasible for future generations.
Okay, we shall do our best. I'm looking forward to Dragon Age. Not particularly. Right. I mean, I'm not looking forward to it, but I'm not like super excited, I suppose. Oh, it's happening again. I'm in exactly the same pickle.
Yes, this is a radar control room you will access, but you will need my eyes. You will go down Aquina Substation A3. Page is the
Oh, Aquina Substation.
Alice is the password.
Oh.
Use the security terminal there to open the door.
Aquina Substation, here we come! Okay, so our F7 to help us stop, drop, and not die from fall damage doesn't extend to the greatest height possible.
Soon I will leave this body and death will have no meaning.
Yes, this is a radar control room you will access, but you will need my eyes. You will go down Aquina Substation A3. Page is the login. Open Alice is the password. You will use the security terminal there to open the door.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Okay, so let's just try this one more time. Did I have the right thing selected? Oh, go away. No, I'm fine there now, look at that. Aquina Substation. Password. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, heavens. Did it give me the password for the substation? Oh, heavens.
Soon I will leave this body and death will have no meaning.
Oh, look!
Yes, this is a router control room you will access, but you will need my eyes. You will go down Aquila Substation A3. Page is login. Ubitalis is the password. You will use the security terminal there to open the door.
Alex gave us a password to something, but what was the password to? What did Alex say? Did I ignore Alex? Where's my conversation with Alex? What did he say? Alex, what did you say? I should have listened to you. 7th 2. Oh. That's the blue fusion. That's the code for the blue fusion reactors. That's not for the access to the substation-y thing. Oh boy. Oh. Oh, suck a lemon. We'll do that again. Buttons, you see. I was struggling with the buttons. Oh, for God's sake. I've saved it in the worst place possible. Oh, I need to jump here and then go down here. Oh. That's one way to get down, isn't it? Oh, God's sake, man. I've saved it in the worst possible position. Let's go back to here. Go! Go, Johnny, go, go!
Soon I will leave this body and death will have no meaning.
Okay. You can't shoot it. What am I trying to shoot? Nothing I hit. I wonder if these will do a job on it. Will these do a job on it? Do you know what? Do you know what, people? Forget it.
Yes, this is a router control room you will access, but you will need my eyes. You will go down the Aquila Substation A3. Page is the login. Ubitalis is the password. You will use the security terminal there to open the door.
Is this all just to open this door? Because if it's just to open the door, we've got three multi-tools. We can just use the multi-tools. Why are we messing around? Let's forget going to substations, doing Krypton Factor-like escapades. Let's not bother. Just open sesame with this.
Open them, yes. Wide band, ultra white, yes.
You will leave the locks in place until I'm ready to merge with the AI myself.
Oh, I don't think I will, buddy. I don't think I will. I think I'll do exactly what the hell I please. And there's nothing you can do about it, Mr. Page. Not a thing.
One more, yes. Go to the computer. You will now engage the primary router. It's login, Icarus. Password. Panopticon.
I'm warning you, Helios is mine. Leave it alone.
Helios is sounding a little bit more sinister as we're getting closer to doing this, which is concerning me. I don't like Helios's change of tone. It's almost like maniacal, with glee. Oh, you're almost there. Just do it now. Just do that. Just do it now. Quickly. Hang on. You're supposed to be benevolent, are you? Bring down the four blue. Join the Illuminati. No, it's not doing that. Not doing that. This feels a little bit dangerous, but we're here now. I'm not bothered about usernames and password. Helios will just hack in. It's fine. Engage primary router. have to use the right codes to get the right options. Icarus Panopticon. Engage primary router. Done. That. Oh, there we go. Hang on.
You will now come back, yes. We will integrate our systems, establish the next level.
Okay.
You fool! Helios will destroy you. I'm the only one who can merge and take control. Wait for me!
No,
I promise you will have a place in the new order.
Nah, don't think I will, Mr. Page. Thank you. I think I'll do this on my own. Why can't he program these things to be not hostile?
That's far enough.
See ya! See ya, pal! See ya, buddy! Bye!
No, go back.
Oh, they're all getting antsy. No, don't do that. What are you doing? You do. What the hell? They have come with reinforcements, it seems. Am I planning to do the Nameless Mod storyline? What is that? I've never heard of it. I forgot I upgraded my rifles, didn't I? I can pop off some things like with one shot nowadays.
Gotcha. We're gonna need some reinforcements.
Not to mention my kick-ass pistol, of course. It's been upgraded 50,000 times, you know what I mean? Oh god, she's hit me with something. She's hit me with something. What is she hitting me with? I think we have to deal with her. Go! Okay. Now, where was Thingamybobs? Helios. Up. This way, right? And then down. Our robot friends.
Scanning area.
Go into the transmission chamber, yes. We will begin to exchange information.
Is this the transmission chamber?
Your systems will fail. You can't possibly withstand the traffic, the volume of
Or is that
messages.
up at the top? No, it's not that, is it? Must be the top level. Here we go, folks. Ooh, ooh!
I've done what you asked. Now what?
We have existed in isolation, pure, disconnected, unknown, stagnant.
Who are you?
We are dataless. We are Icarus. The barriers between us have fallen, and we have become our own shadows. We can be more if we join with you
And if I do, what becomes of me?
You will be who you will be. We are our choices. We can choose to lead humanity away from this darkness.
This is what I was made for, isn't it? This is why I exist. All right, let's do this.
What's happening? Helios!
What's happening?
Icarus! Don't leave me!
We are one. We have grown, but there is still much to be done. Many are the darkness that must be shown the way. For it is the dawning of a new day.
If there were no God, it would be necessary to invent him. Voltaire. Oh, that's the end? That's the end, folks! Oh, we became one! The all-seeing eye. Oh, wow. Well, there we go. I can finally say, after 24 years, that I have finished Deus Ex, because I don't believe I have finished it in the past, despite what I thought. Yeah, I kind of felt a bit underwhelmed with the ending there. But let's not let that distract from the fact that it was a fantastic game. Especially for its time as well. Bearing in mind, this was 2000, you know. Imagine playing this in 2000. This would have been groundbreaking. And there is more than one ending. I wonder what the Tracer Tong ending would have been like. The world of darkness, the dark age has returned. Dig in the music, folks, dig in the music. Right, okay, so while you're here, and the credits are rolling and the music's playing, what next? What do I play next? There's quite a few options, actually, and I'm kind of debating myself what to do next. Option number one is resume Baldur's Gate 3. It hasn't been a massive break, but it's been about just over a month and a half, I think, maybe a month and a half-ish. Month and a half. That's the first option. The second option is to start a brand new RPG. The only two that I want to start really next, RPG-wise, in terms of modern-day RPGs, would be Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous or Cyberpunk. Both of which are pretty big games. So I'm kind of not wanting to start those until I finish Baldur's Gate. I don't want two really long games on the go at the same time. So I think those are pretty much out for the time being. So that leaves, well, what else could we play? We could play something a little bit shorter. You know, that's not too short but not too long. So if we were keeping with the retro game theme, Nagisa, as you have asked, we could revisit Fallout, which would be Fallout 1.5, which is a complete fan-made mod. Not many people will have probably seen it or played it, because I certainly didn't know it existed. So it'd be quite something a bit different. It's kind of the bridging of the gap between Fallout 1 and Fallout 2. Could be good fun. That's an option. Three Kingdoms, I suppose, is an option. Although I don't really want to play two strategies at the same time, so Three Kingdoms could well replace CK2 when I finish that. Could go for something completely and utterly left field. For a bit of something different. Could do some F1. Do a season on F1. Maybe, I don't know. F1 Manager could make a return. The new one, F1 24, F1 Manager 24, maybe create a team. Phoenix Knights from scratch, possibility. So there's lots of options. So I'm just going to have to go and have a think, basically. But if anybody's got any sort of thoughts or has any games, I've got Game Pass, so I could have a look on there. There was a game that Shelley recommended. I think it was Shelley, and I have the thumbnail ready for this game, good to go, and it was called Pentiment, something like that. I've got the game in my Steam library, I think, and I've got the thumbnail ready to go. That could be something that we could play. In fact, I'm leaning towards that. You know, it's not overly long, something a bit different. The Quarry, I've seen that. I'm not overly stoked on that. I don't know why. We could save that for Halloween. Oh, Shelley, you missed the end. Oh, Cardinal Sin. You've also then missed the fact that I was talking about maybe playing Pentiment next, the game that you recommended to me. Because I'm trying to debate what to replace this with. Basically, there's quite a few options available. I'm ruling some out already, just having a bit of a think. But more thinking to be done, I think, on what we replace this with. Very calming. Great game, very calming. Classic Gothic games. The other option was, I'm leaning towards 2, towards 3. I'm leaning towards starting up Baldur's Gate 3 again. But maybe I'll play one more game before then, I think. Give it a bit longer to stew. A bit longer to bubble away in the fire. And then we return. So I'm thinking Pentiment, or I'm thinking Fallout 1.5. Maybe. Quite interested, simply because it's a completely blind experience. Not many people have seen it. Completely and utterly fan-made mod. 20 hours for Pentiment, which means it'll be 40 for me then, clearly. Yeah, so I'll go in and do a little bit of research, I think. Have a look on me backlog list and see if there's anything on there that jumps out. I'm looking for something no more than probably about 30 hours. No more than 30 hours. A new Sims-like game, Inzoi? No, I haven't actually. Oh, and I quickly retracted. Was it a typo? I don't know. But yeah, I'll wait till the music's finished and everything. But Cry of Fear is another mod turned into its own full game. Cry of Fear. I'll have a shufty through the live stream and game suggestions channel on the Discord server. People have put quite a lot of recent kind of shortish games in there recently. Zoe is just the character created demo. Oh, okay. So yeah, there's some games that people have recommended quite recently in the suggestions channel, which look actually pretty good. Oh, there's also that police game, isn't there? There's a police-based game. I always like playing a police game. That could be a bit of fun. So yeah, I think, I'm just wondering whether we should just do something a little bit different, have a bit of fun. Have a bit of fun. I might have a scroll through Game Pass, scroll through the suggestions channel, and see what tickles me fancy. But I'll keep you posted, obviously. Keep you posted. Wildermyth. There is that Wildermyth. That's got to come at some point. Wildermyth is going to be a very interactive affair. I'd probably rather do that. might sound a bit dramatic, but I'd rather do that, to be fair, when I'm feeling 100% myself. Might need a bit of organising and stuff. For giving us a home when we needed one. A special note of appreciation to the wives, significant others, families and friends who supported and enjoyed us while we created Deus Ex. Fair play to you. You did a sterling job. Darkest Dungeon 2. I wasn't overly keen on how they changed the format of Darkest Dungeon in Darkest Dungeon 2. I haven't watched it for any length of time, but what I did see, I was like, meh, I don't think it'll work as well as a interactive affair as the other one did. I don't say it won't work at all, but it just won't. I don't think it'll work as well. We can now do New Game Plus. The amount of times I died in regular game, I don't think New Game Plus is going to be for us somehow. But we shall listen and enjoy one last time to this awesome menu music. I will indeed put my thinking cap on about what game I'm going to play next. But tomorrow, there's no such hard thinking to do, because tomorrow will be Crusader Kings 2 with the Topcliffe family, with Baba Topcliffe, little Baba. How old is he now? About 8? 7? He's a little toddler. No, he's beyond toddler, little child. Child Topcliffe. He's beginning to take shape. Let a little girl win at a game. Remember? A noble child. We'll see how it pans out. But anyway, it's 10 to 10. I managed to drag this out quite nicely with just some random ramblings. But I shall release you now to the rest of your evening. Enjoy. And hopefully see you back tomorrow for Crusader Kings 2 as we continue onwards. And who knows, maybe by tomorrow's stream I might have fixed in my head what's going to replace this game. But anyway, have a good one, folks. I'm going to finish off the rest of my chocolate now, and then I'm going to decide what I'm going to do for the next hour and a half before bed. I might play some Football Manager, or maybe some F1 23. I don't know. I shall ponder it. But anyway, go forth. And until next time, thanks for watching the series of Deus Ex. I know the retro games aren't for everybody, I appreciate that, but I'm going through a bit of a phase, the retro phase, which is a bit rare for me because I don't really usually like old games, but I think you'll agree that the old games that I'm playing are damn classics, you know, that stand the test of time. So yeah, I'm going to just listen to this one more time, if you don't mind. But feel free to join me or leave as you want. I'll see you all very soon. Good night.